That dude's dead. Whew. Alright. Stash time, finally. We should sell those. Alright, what's your deal?
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. He killed you, you killed him. Seems like a win-win situation.
I agree. You got what you deserved.
Hey, I'm not doubting you. Mostly because I saw what you did to that Nim dude back there. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
You thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
I'd love to get your thoughts on our companions.
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
Heard anything interesting out there?
Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got themselves killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
That's fair.
Right. Good talk.
I like that guy. He's pragmatic.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Seem like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
I'm just full of surprises.
I can't wait to find out.
How long have the rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
I can sympathize. Is eager to get out from the rule and restrictions of life back home.
Don't speak too soon, because they may have followed you here. Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Heelguard's Adiran troops. And the Stilgarode. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
Whatever she's doing, I'm sure she has a good reason.
Maybe so. But she's also confirming fears that Adir's mission is more than diplomatic. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
That's all.
We should be safe enough. But I'll take watch. Just in case.
All right, you look like you've got more to say.
Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
You don't seem excited about it.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
That's enough.
You too.
All right. And you've got more to say.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. Decisively, I might add. It's a shame. As odd as it sounds, I think he really would have left you alone.
Would you believe I agree with you? I wasn't going to take that chance.
Fair point. You know, you may fit in here better than I thought. That's the kind of thinking that led a lot of people here, one way or another. Living on the frontier does little to cool tempers, but your people have been struggling mightily to impose justice. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradise has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare, in most corners of the city anyway.
What's your point?
Only that Adiran ideas of law and order don't appeal to everyone out here. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
What's the Steel Garrote have to... Man, I don't like any of these. Inquisitor Ludwig's approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodika herself.
Are you suggesting that Ader enlisted them to do their dirty work, or that they're going rogue?
Could be both. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
I'm not worried about that. I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Yeah, you should walk in front of me. Promise to someone. That same someone that you wish you could raise from the dead.
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Alright.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
The
Some
hell
women
was-
like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
The hell was that? Just like pop in and be like, I never met her before in my life. This girl from 1,000 years ago.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
Look, just kiss already.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean?
I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
What is a Nim dude?
Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join us. We've covered this.
Tea, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's...
Ooh, yeah. If I just get any kind of fruit, I can make all the booze I want? Oh, I'm out. Alright, I should start with meals. Chocolate cookies. I'll put together a nice stew. And then porridge. Wait, I can make a Maricrudia. Not just one, lots of them? Wait, no. Focus on things that restore essence too. Alright, now I can cook other things. Oh, I can make sausage. Love it. Oh, if I could make sausage in real life. I can make grenades with alcohol and other stuff.
the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewort in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay, if you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
These are chatty people. Ooh. I haven't upgraded a unique weapon yet. Alright. Power attacks deal high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. I do not parry. So, cold snap it is. What's it take to level this up further, though? Apparently Helia's Talon. Upgrade this armor. Can super upgrade this armor. It's a very mild damage reduction, but I'll take it. And then there's book. I need more Audra. I should have started with this. Why'd I have to make that armor fine? Alright. What kind of time we got? We got plenty of time. We can keep playing tonight.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing me up? Sorry. Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too?
I couldn't be sure he would stop coming for me. I wish things were different.
Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild. We know these shapes. Still. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Okay. She's chatty. Alright. Envoy, blood for blood, your beloved Egolf was slain by your hands, and so your man received the same fate by ours. Actions have consequences, especially for those of your standing. Remember this. Next time you choose violence over peace, we will be watching.
Poor guy. Didn't even stand a chance.
Looks like there's a note.
Yeah, I know. How do I feel about that? This guy did save our life. Do kind of owe him. So I guess the cycle of bloodshed continues. We ought to do a few more murders. This place looks neat.
Quiet as the depths.
Well,
Here we go! Take him down. Well done.
Is that everybody?
Well, that was fun.
What do we have here? A fragment of star metal.
Star metal, if I'm not mistaken. Might want to take that to a blacksmith.
Well, I guess star metal smithy, but where do I find one of those? Someone in the Living Lands must know how to craft with star metal. If not, they might know someone who can. No one here. There's a quest in the embassy, huh? I'm kind of curious if that has to do with the guy we found hanging in the tree. Let's check that out real quick and we'll come right back. Where's the embassy again? Ah, it's over here. Whoop. Is this not the place?
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej,
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Do we have a problem here?
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to the story here.
Well,
Kai?
come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballarrock.
That was a good night.
You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
Did you really try to kill somebody?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender's sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy?
Go on, Tej. You're not gonna stand up to Kai?
The 7-foot-tall Aumaua with biceps the size of my head? No, I am not.
Flatterer. You know I'm barely over 6.5.
How about you answer some questions for me, Tej?
Naturally, Envoy. How can I help you?
Something about your girlfriend? What's Ludwin doing in the city? I thought she was dead.
Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deadfire, where she died.
Until recently, I assumed death meant you stopped living. Silly me.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodaka wasn't done with her yet.
Does she ever talk about me?
Has she ever mentioned you? Except, no. Wait. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that an old friend would visit soon. That couldn't have been you, could it?
The envoy here has depths you would not believe.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times.
I should head out.
Should you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, Envoy.
Let's go to the bar and see if we can talk to the bartender about who he's sleeping with. I do like good gossip.
She asked about you again, Halden. She wants to know when you'll...
Don't just stand there. Welcome back.
You could put away the basil, barkeep. No mouthy fools to scare away this time.
Damn it. I was looking forward to pulling that one again.
What you got? Ooh, lockpick. Thank you. And, booze. Like the good booze. Alright. Worth a shot. I guess we're done here? Hey! Sorry. I might have just shouted that a little bit, but that's a broken bridge. A shrine to Wotica. No. Part of me was thinking that's where, like, the treasure might be that we're missing. But I'm alright moving on for now.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled. You want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I haven't done anything to anger her. I'm not afraid.
Did the deer anger the blaze? Did the brush? Did the soil? It consumes skin, heart.
Not heart.
She hurt us. We only remember pain.
Heart is like 50% of what I am. Why don't you trust her? I can't help unless you tell me these things.
We sift through our memories. They prick us. We cannot see. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
If it comes to it, I'll deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
You alright? Somebody just moaned centrally behind me. Wouldn't be the first time.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
Let's check it out. That guy had a bad time. Oh, I see.
Stand back.
door? I guess it's the only door. Yep. Wrong lever.
Ready?
Maybe.
Aim.
I get it. Let's reload. Fire again. Easy there. Essence generators. Essence generators are mechanical devices that can be activated with shock magic. Neat. Brothers and sisters, my band has found these ruins in a sorry state, though the mechanism within still served their function. If the function was to block the way to the Audra, through a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now that the hard work has been done, activate the essence generators with a strong jolt, and the way shall open to you. You're unwilling to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electric lilies, and their seeds erupt with lightning when thrown against solid surfaces. Do this, and you can follow in the footsteps of those long past. Neat. Do think I have those grenades. Or I go down there. It's over here. All right.
Coming in hot.
Go on now.
Aye, aye.
Sorry, Kai. You stood where you stood. Alright. Lightning. That was not the button I meant to push. What? There we go.
On sick!
Oh, wait, it's over here. Got it. Again, wrong button.
On sick!